So I did get some sleep. It is 5 a.m., but it was 4 when I woke up. I'm gonna be showing you a tutorial on how to do hair. Now, because I did this a while ago, but it is my new tutorial. And if my instructions weren't clear, you can say it in the comments. I'll try to put somebody's tutorial to give you so you can see it, because this person's tutorial is perfect and I'm gonna basically like use theirs. So I'm just saying that because yes, I use a tutorial for like all my edits. So set your layer to so it's normal, right? You want to click multiply, and then you want to go over here, and then you can click eyedropper or just hold it to select the hair color. Yes. Then you want to go to your brush, and you want to go scroll down all the way till you find round brush fan. Now I have round brush fan. You don't want it to be too high or too low. Now you click magic wand and just select all of the hair pieces. This will lead to you only getting the hair. So this is for IBS Paint X. Well, I guess it's just IBS Paint. You can call it that. I don't really use the X when I call it its name, because I just think it's unnecessary, but most people do. That's just not me. Sorry, I have to yawn. But yeah. Also, I'm not like the other tutorials. I use my real voice. I'm joking. I'm not like that, but yeah, no, I do use my voice when I'm doing tutorials, because I feel like using voice or just using the fake voice, at least using something to like guide your like viewers definitely helps a lot, because like, and now I forgot, you go to brush again, and then you gotta go down with a darker color, and now brush. Go in the way that the hair is going. Right? To make it look more realistic. So please do not say that I did this when like giving it to your friends, because this is just another way to find her tutorial, because it's not my tutorial. I just forget her user, so I will try to find it and add her in the comments or something. Try to like, not the comments, but you know what I mean. Like try to find her user and like add her, because honestly I watched it so many times that I can just memorize it now. The other time I just thought I knew it and I just did it, but I didn't. But yeah, you know. So now we do that. Because I like making tutorials for you guys. And also it's Charlotte. Well, I could just call you Charlotte. But I think you would like this tutorial if you would like to make like gadget edits, right? Or Winter to Dreamy Star. I kind of did you dirty last time and I'm sorry. Because you used my tutorial and Winter the Dreamy Star. I'm just gonna call you Winter for now. You used my tutorial and no, I'm not being mean. I'm just saying like you used my tutorial and I think I did you dirty and I put you in the wrong, and that's why it didn't come out the best. Like yes, you're really good at your animations and I love that for you. And Charlotte, you're really good at your editing. And I didn't do anything for you with your editing. You just did that yourself. It's really good. Don't follow what I'm doing at the moment. So now when we're done, we go to multiply again. So we go back to the down layer, the first layer, and then we make the bottom darker. Yes. So we make the bottom hair darker. Okay. Now we go to add a new layer, and then we press add, and then we get a lighter color, right? And then in the lighter spots, not too much because we don't want it to stand out way too much, but we want to add a little bit of highlights in the lighter spots because it makes it look nice and like different. Like in the spots where the hair's showing that you might have accidentally missed. It doesn't matter if it's in the middle, just randomly placed there, or in the corner, you know? But I place it more in the corner because it makes it look very normal. But you can do whatever. Yes, my voice sounds like this because I recently just woke up. So if you hear that part of my voice, don't ask. Please. It's literally just morning wake up. I feel like everybody has this type of voice when they normally just wake up recently without drinking water. Yes, I drink water. I don't think enough though. But yeah. Okay. Slay. This girl is a body with big lips. We can change something about that later. Okay, so after that we add a new layer, make it add, and then we can go all the way back up to dip pen hard, and then we can make this on, and then we go to 100 fully. Do not change this. Make it smooth. Make sure it's smooth, you know. And then, yes, I love that. Eat it up. Eat it up. Right? So we just like do that at parts of the hair. Just imagine if a very mean, like, teacher messed with the quiet kid. I'm sorry I had to pull that up. But, like, just imagine how bad would that go. Quiet kid holding his... just casually. Quiet kid sitting in class with his baseball bat in the backpack. This is what I mean. Quiet kids are something different. Okay, now you go to magic wand. You see the like box with like the little lines and the like one big line in the middle? That like black button, this one. You want to press this one. And you want to go back to the brush. Because now you've removed your selection, which is good. So now you go to do this to make some lines. Here's a tip, just like her video, because I don't want you guys getting like a little anxious. Just don't think about it too much and just add the lines, because it turns out a little way better when you don't think about how many lines you're adding, and you don't get very anxious when you're doing it, because some people will, like I was, but then I saw the tip and I was like, okay. Now you can add just a little bit in front of the eye, but I wouldn't suggest too much because it very much pops out. Like, it's very cute but it does very much pop out a lot. So you want to make sure not too much in front. I just normally put 1 strand or 2. Yes, so see how many strands I did here? You can do that. Like, it doesn't really matter if you do that or not. Okay, so we go back to multiply. And we can pick the same color we used for, like, here. Or you could just reselect. And then you can add some other little lines. Normally, if there's a line here, I would add a little, you know, like, because it doesn't really matter. So you can add a little less streaks with down here on the first layer, and then you go to at the second layer, then you press add, like add a layer. So like now there's another layer, but it's below the strands, and then you press add on this layer. Now for the finale, you go to, okay, let me make it more clear. You go to the lighter color, or you can stay on the dark color. You gotta go for a more orangey toned or like a blondie toned or something that brings out a little more gold, pops out more. So now you want to go to felt tip pen soft. Felt tip pen soft. You want to go to felt tip pen soft because it really helps sometimes, and you want to do that. You may be asking, why do you want to do that? It's because it pops out more and brings out more of the character and the contrast. So now you do that. You can add one up here too if you have a ponytail or something, or if it's only ponytail, you can do this as like well, and then you take don't do that. Don't do that. You take your eraser and you do this. Yes. You don't have to make it perfect at all. And also, please, if you are not the best at doing the editing, please do not, like, put yours against mine or just think yours is bad in general. It really isn't. It's just, like, if you're not the best at it, is mainly reasons why you may not be able to follow this tutorial in the best way possible, because maybe you're better at the more harder tutorials without the voice, and maybe you're better at the more easier tutorials with the voice, because when it's with the voice it is more easy and simple, but without the voice, you know. So now we go back to the second layer and we make another layer, and then we also set it to add, and then we go to the brush with the same color. We change the thing to airbrush normal. Make sure it says normal. And then we go up here and we do a little more of that, and then we just lightly go over all of the little highlights we did, like all over these little shape thingies we made. And then now you will be done, my dear. This is the final result. The hell? Oh, it's just one of my gacha tubers that I watch. Don't ask. But yeah, this is your final result, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It only took me this long. So yeah. Anyway,